My plan was that I was going to film a video yesterday and today, post about wintering and reviews and reflecting and all of those things. Right now, it feels like that kind of falls short, um, because there's just so much stuff that's been going on in the news here in Sweden, and I'm assuming that you guys know that I'm Swedish American. I live in Sweden. If you don't, now you know. Um, I was born in Colorado, in Denver, and moved to Sweden when I was 2. My mom's Swedish, dad's American. Um, Growing up, I grew up here in Sweden, and we went back and forth quite a bit because we obviously had family still in the US. Um, but I remember 1999 being terribly affected by hearing the things that had happened in Columbine, because that was the area where we lived, um, in Littleton, and the school would have been where I possibly would have gone to. My parents had friends that were in the school when the incident happened and just barely got out. So it was it felt very close to home, even though it was on the other side of the ocean. And then with everything that happened yesterday, yes, Örebro is like 2 something hours away from here, because I live closer to Stockholm. But the fact that things have been getting violent, there's been a lot of stuff going on recently. Just since New Year, it's just been thing after thing on the news, and it's scary and it's terrifying. And I think in all of that, I'm like, I right now, I can't just like it up and let's make a video for YouTube. Let's do a vlog. I can't today, or this week, I don't think. Um, so this is gonna be what's up this week. And I think what's going on through my own head in all of this, being a student counselor and having to not only process things in myself, but also help others to process things and help my children, because I do have 2 teenagers that do go to school. Um, Making sure to leave space for all the emotions, because yes, it's a horrible, horrible situation, and it is natural, completely natural and completely okay when things are hard, when things are rough, to feel and to let yourself feel those negative emotions. They're there for a reason. The full spectrum of emotions is a valid one. Um, and I think it's so vital for us in situations like this to think of how the human experience is something that unites us as opposed to divides us, because it's difficult. I was thinking about this yesterday before we knew how many people had been killed, how many people were injured. Um, Things are still not completely clear on everything that has happened, but there is very much that why. We want to know why. Why would somebody do this? What was the motivation behind it? Um, because it is just so foreign to us why somebody would go do something like that and and just devastate so many people's lives, just uproot and break so many things. I think it's really, really easy in times like this to point fingers, to look at all the things that divide us, differences of opinions, differences in politics, in background, in whatever. Um, but what's really needed in times like this is saying what unifies us. Whether you're living on the other side of the ocean, whether you're living in a country that has known peace for decades, if you're living in a country that is not at peace, just looking at the things that unite us as opposed to the things that divide us. And my heart goes out to all the people that know somebody that was in the school in Örebro yesterday. Everybody that has been affected, whether they've lost somebody that they love or if they know somebody. I just want to say that as a community, we need to get together. We need to stand together and support and show love and show compassion to each other. That's all I got this week, guys. And I'll see you guys back here next week. Bye-bye.